So we're starting with an application that has a list of employees, and we want to create a situation where we have a list that allows us to drill into an employee. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to modify the edit page for an employee over here, and we're just going to introduce a list component into it. So the edit page was created automatically for us, and we're just adding this table up here. Okay. We're going to connect the tables to the same business object, so the same custom object, and we're going to put, for example, these two fields in there. And then in the next screen we're going to let it link to the same edit page when we click the first name. Okay, so this is actually linking to the page that we're on. Okay, we can turn off some of the other things like the details, delete and create, and then basically even add a filter if we want to. Click finish. So now if you run the page, the situation is that you have the list, and when you click on the list, the name shows up below it. Okay, just like that. And we're actually staying on the same page, and we're just refreshing the content of the page. Now you can play along with this. You might want to change some things. For example, maybe move these buttons that deal with the transaction, like saving and closing, up to the top here, like that. And then you can also change the title here. So instead of saying edit employee, maybe you want to say more information, something like that. And if you run it, it looks a little like that. Actually, maybe we should fix the buttons right here on the right side. So let's go back to the page and just make sure that everything is aligned in the same place, and that this button is a little larger, like that. You can also do another type of layout, which is if you pick up, for example, a two-column layout, you can pick the table, move it to the left, and then have the details show up on the right side. So this is kind of how you would look, for example, in the File Explorer on your desktop, or maybe your email client, where you see all the messages, and then you click on one of them and you see the details and the text on the right side. So now if we run this, again, clicking on an employee will show us the details on the right side. So that's how you do it.